everyone, this is EVH and I'm back. So this time around I want to talk to you guys about my upcoming trip to Korea. So this is my second trip of the year. I'll be going to South Korea and I actually plan to visit all the major cities like Seoul, Busan, also the getaway island of Jeju. And the idea is to try and explore the remote places, the places that are not, thronged by tourists in Korea and that are basically representation of the country culture and the people. So while I'm on this beautiful journey of actually venturing into Southeast Asia, I actually spent a considerable amount of time prepping for the trip. And one of the things that I did initially, and this was, I think, about a couple months ago, was I tried to find, travel buddies online, people I could just sync up with who were planning to travel to the same destination as I was, and maybe we could do some exploration together. So I logged onto a website. I'm not going to give you the name of the website just in case I might get into any legal trouble, but it was a website where you could find your travel friends. So I actually went onto the website, as naive as I am. I Googled, travel partners, travel buddies for solo travel. So I logged onto this website, I created an account, I paid some amount to become a member temporarily. And this website basically asks you to pay for every text that you send in the communication and every, if you're exchanging messages, if you're exchanging pictures, there's a separate cost for that. If you're accepting friend requests, there's a separate cost for that. So I thought maybe this is something very legit, and probably that's the reason they're charging, because you actually get to meet fellow travelers and then you actually get to make plans. So I spent some time on this, but my experience was I kept getting like 50, 60 chatting requests, and all of those from men. And initially I was like, maybe like any other industry, this one also just has men. So probably I should not be surprised. But I kept getting messages that had cheesy lines like, "Oh, you hot. Oh, me." What was that again?
12 seconds later.
Did you drop down from heaven? And I want to sex you. So when I got those messages, I was like, this doesn't seem okay. A travel buddy wouldn't say that. And I had, in my bio for this website, I had actually clearly stated I'd prefer if women reached out to me to be their travel buddies, because, at first instance, it would just be comfortable. Of course, I don't have anything against men. It's just that I probably might be a little bit more comfortable if it's a woman, especially if it's a person that I do not know. And then I kept getting these messages, like I said. And at one point in time, I was like, this doesn't seem right. I just keep getting messages and requests from men. And every time I accept a request, my card gets charged in the background. And I mean, at the end of it, it took me, I think, around 45 to 50 minutes to figure out, I'm that smart, to figure out that this website is not a legit website that actually gets you connected with people who are traveling, but it is a dating website for people who live in foreign lands and just want to connect together. And I don't know how that would even work, because I guess they'll just flirt online. If there's somebody living in China, Korea, or any other country that's far, far away from the States, I guess the maximum they could do was just chat or video call. Yeah, so, and how I realized it was that a person at the end of it asked me for a nude. And I was like, yeah, it is legit. This website is definitely not for me. So I deactivated my account, deleted everything, and just when I was about to breathe a sigh of relief, I figured out that my card had been charged close to about $150. Yeah. Probably wasn't a good idea to be looking for travel buddies online. I just gave up on it, and yeah, it felt quite stupid to be telling my friends about my quest for a travel buddy. But this is what you get. And then at the end of the day, I kept wondering, am I even fit to go on this solo trip if I'm that naive and if people just swindle me like that? So a lot of material there for me to ponder about and to think about. So that was my anecdote, one of the stories of my preparation for my trip to Korea. I would definitely say this to you. I am all very excited for this trip, and I definitely will be on my guard just so that I do not run into these traps again. And as always, life does happen, and I'm going to be prepared for it. So I'll see you guys next time. This is The Edge.